Wunderschönen Leute. Oh, Moment bitte. Hello, you beautiful people. Well, hopefully this is working. I'm not getting any notifications on my phone, so I'm just going to check YouTube Studio. Because last time, things did not go too well for me. And it's looking like I am not live now. Let me see now. No. No notifications. Nothing to tell me. So, let's have a look on here. So, not the best start to a stream. Okay. Camera options. Turn on camera. All seems to be working. And yet I am not shown as live, I don't believe. No. So this is another great start to a stream. Oh. I am actually live. I've got the notification. Here we go. Right. So, I am, as I said, terribly sorry about last week. I did actually stream, but for some reason it didn't present. So, as I did last time this happened, I've caught up to...
Looks all right to me, slightly smiling face.
That's what we like to see, sir. Welcome. Oh, mate. It took me a while to get back to where I was, but I've managed to get it so you won't miss anything. So everything that I did yesterday, last week, we'll see today. But we are here. That is the main thing. And how are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Oh, I'm so chuffed this worked. Well, while you're typing, just to catch you up. So we'd gone all the way through the school. We found the truck that had the battery in, but unfortunately the battery had gone. And that led us to here, where Bill's partner got bitten, took their own life. They found all the stuff, including this truck. So what we're going to do, let's do it, is jumpstart the thing, which is never a fun experience.
Put her in first.
Let's give this a go.
Just keep your foot on the clutch, and when we get to...
I know how to pop a clutch.
How the hell did... You know what? I don't care. Just don't fuck it up. All right, Ellie, get ready. Now,
so when they lift the clutch, the car gets really, really heavy. And this thing's a truck.
Hey, good job, kid.
Guys, over there, look out!
Shit.
Doing okay, busy week.
Ah, mate.
Still meaning to send that MSG macro, but you look like you're doing okay experimenting.
Oh, mate, yeah, I've been having fun. Although the light has not been favourable, I'm still experimental with it. And thank you again so much for that, mate. Really appreciate it. And have you actually seen the email where I gave you a link to the tune we worked on?
To the right!
On the truck.
Oh, sugar. And it's alright if you have and you don't like it. I can always do it again.
Push him.
Just picked that up yesterday, finally loving the baseline slightly smiling face.
Oh, I'm so chuffed to hear that, mate. Not gonna lie, took me a few attempts. But I'm glad you really like it. That's cool.
Fuck my day up. You know that, Joel.
Guys, side to your right.
All right, get ready. Let's get her to that hill.
Not yet, Bill. I'm collecting ammo, mate. Alright, fair enough, lad. Haha. Come on now.
You hear that sound, Bill?
Yeah, well that means the infected hear it too. Let's get the fucking...
Just want to experiment with something. Now, I've decided to stop
That
doing...
light is gorgeous, hyphen shame about the zombies.
I know. Well, it's going to be even worse when you see what I'm about to do. Really freak it out a little bit. This is more of an experiment. I don't intend to take these because they're not very good subjects. But I think on a clicker, this sort of effect with... Let's see if I can get an appropriate filter. Maybe vintage. Could really create a rather disturbing image. I mean, I'm not going for a Halloween thing. I'll leave that to the Americans. I know it's a Celtic festival, but yeah, not for me. Here we go. But yes, some of the lighting in this game is absolutely fantastic. It's like the golden hour all the time.
Stop!
Just keep her running, all right?
That girl nearly got us killed.
You gotta admit, she did hold her own back there.
You ain't gonna make it. Oh. Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it. Look, Bill, about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal. And
We square.
we're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Bill will always be Bill. I don't know why I like the grumpy bastard, but I just do. I was tempted with that lightning, but it's just too obvious. Oh. That's beautiful.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay. I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well... Here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though. Oh, man.
Well, better than nothing. Oh. I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight. Light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold
Just...
your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh. Why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude.
I suppose kids are different in the future.
You know what? This isn't that bad.
Why don't you try to get some sleep? Right.
I'm not even tired.
Well, perfect.
Now what?
Screw it.
Easy. Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out, quick. Come here, shit!
Let go of me, you chicken shit!
I hate button mashing.
Show you. Show you.
Oh,
Motherfucker!
sweet Jesus.
What's wrong with these guys?
Catch your breath. We're leaving.
Okay. Watch out!
Stay down!
Damn. Did I? No, yeah.
Look out!
My one works better. Oh, sugar. Right, they're flanking.
Don't lose him. Whoa.
Ugh. Single shot. Oh. Ain't paying for nothing. Although with aims like this, I probably will be. 3 bullets left. Any more coming round? Not yet.
Keep him down!
Okay. We're fairly close. Here's matey boy.
He's over here! In this door!
How on earth did he survive a close quarter shotgun blast? They're coming round, so let's flank them.
here, man. Spread out! All right. I think that's the last of them.
Huh, I think I've got two for one
okay?
then.
Yeah, guess so.
Good. 'Cause we need to get the hell out of here. You know the drill. Look around, see if there's anything we can use.
Health is most certainly one of the things I can use. And bullets also help. So I hate doing it, but it needs swapping. That's the only one with the most bullets in. Und das ist alles. I'm sure there was another guy up here. Yeah.
See anything?
Yeah. Beautiful lighting. I mean, we're getting more into the harsh light of the midday sun, but it actually works quite well when you're dropping the saturation in your pictures. So the more black and white pictures that I were taking with a tiny hint of colour to them, they were good for this kind of lighting, that sort of style. I mean, there are other styles you can use for it as well.
Hey, maybe we can go through here.
Yeah, going back to our conversation earlier,
I'm still blown away with the surface rendition -ESP metals.
Oh, it's just astounding, the level of detail and clarity in this game. I mean, as I was saying earlier, I've stopped doing the rotating simply because this is producing 4K pictures. So I just don't need to worry about losing pixels, and also it makes it harder for you guys to watch and see what I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, just for example, moment. So I can't zoom in anymore. Oh, I've still got the aberration on. That's why everything looks strange. But yeah, they've really put a lot of detail into the texture. Let's have a look at his hair. See what I mean? His shirt, his backpack. I mean, this was a beautiful game on the PS3, and I'm now 2 generations back, and it just looks astounding. Yep, I'm going for fill in the frame. I was tempted to put some light on this, but I think I'm just going to raise the brightness just a touch to get that shot. But yeah, look at his skin and stuff like that. They've just done such a beautiful job on this game. It's every virtual photographer's dream.
Interested how frame rate affects your photos. Naively, I'd think if you're running 60 FPS, then your photo would 1/60s.
So it is 60 frames a second that I stream at 4K quality.
There's some pretty gnarly stuff in here.
But the photo itself,
Right.
it's just a screenshot. That's all it is that I'm taking. But the shutter speed
Look, go!
is not a setting on here.
All right, I got it.
In fact, I think the only time I've come across shutter speed is on Gran Turismo.
Look.
Don't really have to take his guts out. Ugh. But yeah, shopping list. Or inventory, I should say.
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
Man, that is a lot of people that didn't make it.
Okay, I'm learning all the time from you on this new branch of photography.
Oh. Actually surprised you're learning something. That's good to know. Because I see virtual photography, I mean, in two ways. One, it's practice for real life photography. You just need to learn the tools of the camera and apply to what you've learned in this. And I feel that this would be, not this particular game, maybe something like Cyber City or Spider-Man, would be a great way for introverts to learn how to do street photography without having to jump into a crowd, so that they can get the skills and experience to be able to get the defining moment, so they can just go into the crowd, get the picture, come out again. And the other thing is that it allows you to take photographs of things you would never see, like Death Stranding, that flying whale thing with the expanding face, and No Man's Sky and things like that. Resident Evil, things that hopefully you'll never see in real life. So yeah, it's got two purposes really, but I see it more as a
Absolutely. I was always nervous about wielding a camera in public.
oh mate, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I mean, I'm alright when I'm taking buildings. I'm still a little bit nervous when I take a picture of a person and then go up to them and ask them if it's alright to keep it. Um, and I'm quite an extrovert, but I still find that a little bit unnerving to do. Because you don't know how people are going to react.
No, what?
About the ambush.
I've been on both sides.
And I tend to take pictures of weird things as well. So some people, so like the cardboard city one on my personal page, that was actually a piece of packaging for a electric charger. You know, like the car ones. And I just saw it, and it just looked like a city. Well, it looked like buildings to me with skyscrapers. But for people walking by, just seeing a guy twisting his camera at strange angles at a bit of cardboard, it must have looked so strange. Did I get a shotgun as well? I think I did. Say, rifle's already done. Let's go back to pistol. 70 supplements. Ooh. I've already got healing speed. I'm going to go from... What's that? Nah. Could be useful, but I'm not really at that stage yet.
I mean, slept.
So I think max health is important. I'm not going to read those ones out because really, it's, as you can see, it's just a level up. But really, I mean, better virtual photographers than I are first person gamer. No, photography gamer, sorry, and first person shutter. Those two are quite good, and they've got some good videos on YouTube. Although first person shutter doesn't appear to be making any anymore. But if you see them on Instagram, they are very, very good. I mean, ultimately, what I would like with this stream is for virtual photographers to come on so we can talk about
All right.
our skills, our experiences, techniques that work for each other, and sharing knowledge. So ultimately, that's where I'd like to be. But for now, you're stuck with me, mate. And I'm only been doing this for a few months. I mean, I've been taking pictures in computer games for years, but more of snapshots than anything else. And I really only took pictures of what they call Easter eggs in computer games, so hidden things, or nods to other creators or creative people. And then I just started taking it to where I am now when I had started streaming, because I wanted to stream for the social aspect of it, the actually being able to communicate with people. But I didn't want to be tied to one game. I mean, I will always be happy playing Division 2, don't get me wrong, but I didn't want to be stuck doing that. And so I thought I'd combine my love of taking pictures with um, streaming, so to give me a opportunity to diversify. Give me a second, I just need to cough. And then I just started watching videos on
That's
actual
where I
photography.
feel completely in your shadow. I know a bit about cameras, but the whole world of gaming and what's possible, I'm
Oh,
clueless.
oh, mate. Yeah, this. So,
All right.
I mean, I've been playing consistently since the 80s. And that's actually probably quite true. There are limitations in computer games that you do not get in normal photography. So, this game, for example, I am tied to Joel. I can't move around freely like I can in other ones. Like the camera, that is. I can't
King,
move it around freely.
long time no see.
Oh, my day sticks. It is so good to see you again, sir. Yeah, it has been ages. How are you keeping? How are you getting on with Gran Turismo, more importantly?
Stopping by to say hello.
Ah, really appreciate it. It's a bit early in the morning for you, so that's really good of you. So has the Gran Turismo update dropped with Sophie
Great.
AI?
Got affiliate and loving GT7 1:30 p.m.
Oh, mate, well done. Well deserved as well. That's absolutely awesome. Well done on getting that. Because I know it's not easy. It does take a fair amount of patience to be able to do that. And a lot of dedication, so well done to you. Yeah, I do intend to go back on to have a little blast on Gran Turismo, because I've heard that the Sophie AI is back in the next release. So I wouldn't mind watching that. I mean, playing that, because I enjoyed it last time.
I don't think these guys were infected.
Well, it don't matter. Let's just keep moving.
Now, I'd taken a picture of this when I was playing through
Hi,
this.
sir.
Hello, sir. How are you keeping? Thank you for checking me out.
Haven't battled the AI yet, but love the snow track.
Yeah, I've heard that's
Here's the
good.
bridge. That's our way out of here.
I mean, if it's anything like the
Ellie,
last time,
slow down.
the
Wait for me.
What?
purple or violet
Let
Sophie
me
is
go first.
hyper aggressive.
Voice down.
Um, but it's so much better than normal AI in racing games. It's the best I've ever experienced. So yeah, if it's on there, I'd recommend you doing it, Sticks. Oh.
I'm whistling.
Oh, good. Something else.
Going good, sir. After seeing you happy and better, have a great stream.
Thank you so
Hope
much.
the AI isn't as hard as before.
Happened here.
Ah, fair enough, Sticks. That's probably for the best.
Your
I
fellow hunters do this?
truly struggled at it.
And no, my
Really
mind's on
did.
military.
Why would they mow down all these people?
You can't let everyone in.
Took me absolutely
Kill them?
ages
People
to...
don't get infected.
Sorry, I'm...
Sacrifice the few to save the many.
It's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that wasn't actually any story specific, but what they were saying is that the military just killed loads of people to avoid the infection. Now, I didn't take this angle before, because the last time I was here, I was on top of the car and took a picture of the... There we are. Of the van and of Ellie. Ah. That does work fairly well. I mean, I'm not going to... I don't know. Part of me wants to actually take it as a fairly high up view, because I like how the vehicles intersect.
Enjoying YouTube more than Twitch.
It's... I still don't understand how people can discover me. The only way I think you're discoverable in YouTube is that if someone watches your videos and subscribes to your channel, then they'll get notifications that you've gone live. What I do like is my videos remain on permanently. So you can actually watch all of my streams since I moved across here. And it's something where, being that I do specialize in virtual photography, it's very little content on YouTube. It's very, very niche as well, so most people won't check this channel out. But I like the idea that these videos will remain, so in a few years' time, for example, someone could be watching this stream, see how I approach photos and potentially either learn or be inspired by. So for that side, I like it. I've got a lot more of my life back, which is a major thing, because I was streaming... I went down to 3
Tried
times a
shorts
week.
yet?
Tried once. That was only because it didn't fit
What
on
was that?
Instagram, but that was just a clip of my skateboarding. But
You had an entire
I'm still
fucking-
learning video editing, and I really struggle to think of subjects for my videos. So to do shorts on top of that, I'm just not there yet. But they do get a lot of likes. I'll say that much.
Those guys, they're supposed to be here.
Although I did do a video a couple of weeks ago.
Wouldn't be surprised if they cut another
I mean, it was
batch.
only just shy of 5 minutes, but I got over 200 views on that,
Anything you can forage while we wait for 'em.
Ain't
which
nothing here. Let's keep
I
going.
was absolutely blown away by. But yeah, I do like
Awesome.
YouTube.
Keep it up and I'll stop by more often.
Oh, thank you so much, Sticks. Really appreciate it. I mean, I have seen a few of your streams, but because you... Sorry, that was graphic as. Because you stream it while I'm at work, I really shouldn't have admitted that in public. But yeah, I lurk every so often. But no, I really, really appreciate that. It'd be great to see you come by a few more times. And yes, I will make sure to actually talk to you when I'm on my breaks. Because I do get notifications from yours. And yeah, it'd be good to see you racing properly. Right, let's carry this on. I can't believe I've made that on... I mean, no, actually some of my... No, actually none of my colleagues know my channel. It's fine.
Just need my wheel up and running.
Ah, mate.
Whoa.
Yeah,
It's strange seeing a checkpoint with no soldiers.
That's
I
what most zones look like.
held off for a
Things have been
very
around
long
for a while
time
now.
on buying a steering wheel because I just don't race enough. But
Give us our rations.
I can't go back to controller at all. It's just night and day difference. I've only got the Thrustmaster T300. No, yeah, the T300 GT RS. But it's just such an amazing experience. So yeah, I feel your pain. Hopefully you'll get it set up soon. Cause yeah, doing snow with a steering wheel, trying to catch the drift. Because that's really the main difference between wheels and controllers is with a controller you can catch the slide much quicker, much easier. Um, but on the downside, you're not as consistent, you're not as smooth, so your tyre wear is a little bit harder. But I'm excited for you, man. That'll be cool.
Hunters.
Yeah, me too. Just keep it down while we're going through this area, okay?
So fucking tired. We were up all night chasing this tourist.
The transition is gonna be comedy. Got up to a rank on controller.
Oh, a rank A. Jeez.
So much fucking energy. It took a couple.
Gotta run. Have a great weekend.
Ah, and yourself, my friend. Thanks again for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
You gotta earn your keep, right?
Yeah, I guess. We're about to give up when she started shooting at us. It's stupid. She could have got away.
Too close.
I had two other guys keep her busy. I took out my rifle. Lined up a little head in the crosshairs. There's that.
Damn. Maybe you should have kept her. You know, made her one of us.
No, no way. That girl, she'd kill us all in a sleep.
Which way this guy going?
What the hell? God damn it.
Well, I've done goofed. Although, doesn't seem to be much in the way of movement over there. I still believe there's another person, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm so chuffed that Sticks came across. So he's someone who I came across, well, he came across on a raid to my channel in on Twitch back in the day when I was on there. And such a lovely guy. So it's great to hear he's affiliate. That's really cool. I'm just having a look what's around before going. Oh, hello. That could have gone very sideways very quickly. Let's have a look at this guy. That's not letting me...
Stykes different to Mezen then. Love this global village.
Ah, it's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, he's in America. Trying to remember where. South Coast, I think. Oh, was it west? I can't remember exactly, but yeah, he's just starting his day. But yeah, that's the beauty of the internet, is you come across people in all different time zones. In fact, through playing Division is how I met my friend who lives in Mannheim. And I actually ended up visiting him as well. I went across to Germany and stayed with him for 4 days. So that's a really good thing about online gaming. I mean, I'm more of a single player gamer, and I really drained my social batteries by doing online multiplayer for way too long. But I'm so glad that I did it, because I would never have met him. And I wouldn't have had some of the great experiences that I have had. But yeah, he just came across when I was playing a skateboarding game. And yeah, he just kept visiting me. But this was a lovely surprise. I didn't know he had actually followed me on here. And Conrad as well was checking me out. I've never spoken to the person before, so that was really lovely.
Joel, over there.
Bossman says we're getting big enough to expand.
New head honcho. Same bullshit talk.
Well, I don't know. Now that we have enough people watching all the exits, he says we can set up a larger perimeter.
What is that really gonna give us?
I don't know. Maybe we find some gas, get some more generators going. I'd really like to restore one of those old projectors, watch some movies or something.
That shit ain't happening. I've heard that expansion talk way too many times. And every time we try, it ends up with a bunch of us getting killed.
How do you know? Maybe things will be different now.
Keep your expectations in check, young'un. You'll live longer.
Just look at the texture on that brick and that grass. It's insane. But yeah, I don't know if you follow my gaming Instagram, because I'm King of Etiquette, same as this, all lowercase, all one word. Most of the people I'm taking photographs in that are actually non-playable characters. They're just people walking around the street. And that's something that you can do. Yes, so, sorry, I should really say, Carl. I'm going back to our original conversation before Styx joined. So it's got limitations in how you can use the camera.
Yes, I do follow that Instagram act.
Oh, okay, cool. But what you do find, the major advantage to virtual photography is I can pause the world, which you can't do in the real life. So from that side, it's a great learning tool, or practice tool. Oh well. So much for going quiet. Oh. Ah.
I'm moving up.
Okay, I'm bringing a handgun to a shotgun party. I was trying to keep as many of those shells as possible, to be quite honest, but I don't think that's going to work.
There he is.
There he is. But yeah, with video games, they're a chance to experience things you'll never experience in your life. But the way I look at them is, it's TV, but you just don't, you know, you're not just staring at it. You're actually...
Reminds me of learning on the job doing gig photography. Wish I'd had a pause button. So many times grinning face ESP when I had to change roles. Grinning face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's much harder capturing the moment in real life, and I have so much respect for like actual photographers, because as you've seen many a time, I've stopped the moment, but I can move around in that moment and really line up the shot. Actually, before I do that, I really need some health.
Here. On your right.
Thank you, kid. Oh man. That's what happens when you go in loud. I mean, one of the things that I've been doing this week on, like in real life, is because there's quite a learning curve to those tubes that you've got. And the hardest is when you combine the two to make it a 26mm one. Because you've got to get your zoom right to the right level and then move and get it into focus. But in this, oh, I can't quite demonstrate now because there's a bad guy here. I believe he looked around, which is, yep, what got me last time. Damn. Wow. Mate boy's got eagle reflexes.
Okay, go. Is he over there?
He's not here. Fan out. You see him?
Damn. Missed my shot.
I got him.
You ain't got no one.
Don't lose him.
There is... That's insane that he survived that. Where are these guys? So he's got one coming around here. Okay, I'm down to a single bullet. There's the lucky guy who only grazed with the rifle. He had a helmet, that's why. This game is brutal. How did you get him, Ellie? That is the question.
Watch my back.
These guys work very well together.
Don't lose him.
I really wish they'd drop more ammo. Oh.
Here he is.
Here.
What have you found, kid? Ah, more shotgun ammo. We like Ellie. She can hang around for a bit. But yeah, I'm looking forward to spending a bit of time tomorrow doing a bit of photography.
Pay for that.
It is remarkable how much these guys can take. Ah, unlike poor Joel. Beyond the last week when I played this is actually as far as I got, because I spent so long just taking photos. And not as many times dying, actually. I got through this relatively easily. But I suppose it all depends on your state of mind at the time of playing. There we go.
Someone's over there.
Whoa! Get him!
Ah, yeah.
Fucker!
Jeez. Thank you,
Here's
kid.
some ammo.
Ah, man. And this is another reality of gaming. Sometimes you respawn in the complete wrong place.
Hey, get him!
And they can kill you with 2 swipes of a baseball bat. That doesn't seem right to me. So let's do that first. Let's reload that. Where is matey boy? Here. Come on, Joel. Sort it out, mate.
Watch my back. Got him.
Out of health. Only got a single shot. Matey boy has a shotgun.
Don't let him get away!
Joel.
Damn. I have absolutely no sympathy for these guys because they're hunters. They prey on people just coming through. Where is he? there. In fact, that should be the last of them.
That was too damn close.
That was too damn close.
The edge of the universe and back. Endure and survive.
Excuse me?
Savage Starlight. That comic I've been reading? It's what the hero says after a big battle.
Endure and survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate the irony of me walking around a bookshop trying to find bullets, but you never know. Haven't been down here. I know it takes me downstairs, but... No, actually... Oh yeah, it does. That's fine. Now I've missed a tool somewhere. I know that because I can't do anything on the crafting bench. Which is quite frustrating. What was that?
Okay. We need to lighten the mood.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
What is that?
It's a joke book. No pun intended. Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Let's keep going.
Bakers trade bread recipes on a need-to-know basis. Need.
I get it.
A moon rock tastes better than an earthly rock because it's meatier. Oh man, that made me hungry. A backwards poet writes in verse.
Do you even get that?
It's not. I used to be a
That was actually quite good.
but I'm clean now.
Alright, I've actually never heard that one.
Okay, I'm all joked out. Now what?
Collect bullets. That's what. Because I am seriously depleted. Oh, arrows. Ho ho ho. Redeemed. Fine on that. That we could do with refilling. I'm going to go back to shotgun. Right, so we've done that room. Pretty sure we've done this room, but I'm now curious what that is and hoping it's not a body part. No, it's just a bullet. I mean, a bottle. See, even that's quite an attractive scene. If I reset the field of view. But then it's green and red, which I think are opposite colours, and therefore work really well together. But it could also be the fact that I'm an absolute sucker for light beams. And a bit of interest in architecture. So yeah, that's quite nice. I mean, I'm thinking of how it would translate to portrait, because the only real subject would be the hole in the greenhouse roof, I suppose, the glass roof, with the ivy around it. But I probably wouldn't be able to place it even on a third. And then I like that pillar over there. So I've reached the limit of where I can go, so let's try a different angle. Then we have the sun flare, which is no way I'd be able to incorporate that in. But I do like them. Well, I don't know, actually. I would lose some of the window. But I'd still keep the pillar. No, I'd need to move out. And again, I've got that limitation of movement. So this is what I mean by the
Going to
limitations.
tip out now worn out again.
Ah, fair
Been
enough.
great again to catch you on the stream.
Ah, it's been such
Have
a
a good
pleasure.
week and I'll try to send that email finally.
Ah, that'd be great. Well, sleep well, man. Schlaf gut, mein Freund. And I hope to see you in the next one. All right, take care, buddy. And I think that is the photo. Even though I'm losing the light, I still rather like that. Well, this has been lovely, though. Sticks checking me out. Conroy was really nice. Carl, of course. Always happy to see him. I have thoroughly enjoyed this stream. I've still got an hour to go. But I don't recognise this area. Because it's not where I left it.
Man, you gotta be crazy to string up soldiers.
You get people desperate enough, they'll do just about anything.
And the people that rose up, they're the ones we've been fighting here?
That'd be my bet.
Sorry, Ellie. I'm too curious. I need to go back. I also think that I could do a... If I can get it to work, which doesn't seem to want to... Ah, what I was attempting to do is... Oh, sort of get round, so similar to where Ellie is. And, well, maybe I can... Go up, maybe. Nope. No. So we'll give up on that, but before I do, I'll bring Joel back. So what I was thinking is if you see you've got the two steps going up, and I was going to frame Joel in the middle of those. So that's what I was going for. I could attempt to do it with Ellie. Oh, it won't let me look down. So we got to do it this way. So that's the best I'm going to get on that, I believe. Probably about there will be the shot. I mean, it's not exactly what I was going for, but that sort of worked. So how and where was that thing? So I believe I've already been down here. Was it here? Oh, it was actually here. Yes. So we have been to it. Okay. That was the last photo that I took, and I don't know if I put it on Instagram. Thinking about it, I may not have. But either way, let's carry on the story.
Let's see where this leads us.
This is a up and over by looks of it. I mean, that's quite a nice soft light, but the actual structure itself reminds me of your average Charles Dickens book, which are well worth reading, actually. I mean, Hard Times and Bleak House are a challenging read, but they are actually worth it. Old Curiosity Shop will break your heart, but a beautiful story. But if you'll please excuse me a moment. I am terribly sorry about that, but sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. So, just having a search, because I clearly haven't been thorough enough because I've missed a tool that I need for crafting. Well, upgrading. That is a very, very interesting texture. Right there. To the point that I'm going to experiment with depth of field as well. Because I want this to be a just, oh, that's even more interesting though, isn't it? Okay, so we need to hide Joel. Oh, these are so good, but I can't get low enough to make a good picture out of it. Maybe drop down like that. Then zoom in slightly. So now we need to adjust the intensity to incorporate the textures there. I mean, with the grid, I'm losing so much with these guys. So I think I'm doing too much. So what I'm going to do is first capture these here. They're just beautiful, in all honesty. I think they are very, very attractive. Drain covers, which is an odd thing to say, but one of the things that I tend to do when I take photos is to honor the work that developers have placed or put into these environments. No, that little one, I like it. So I am going to move around slightly. Place the grid. Because what I want is all three of these on a third. Best as I can. So I'm going to have to... I cannot go any further. That's the best I'm going to do on balancing these. I'm going to take it, but I believe I can do much, much better. So I like that thing being, that board almost being perfectly in focus. I just need to perfect that a little bit. So increase it so it's the whole board. And that little thing over there is quite interesting as well. But that's going to be very difficult to incorporate. Bearing in mind this is going to be portrait and not landscape. So potentially that. You can also do things like moment. I can't really demonstrate, but it's good if you come up against the wall. So if you want to narrow down or just have a interesting texture right by the lens of the camera, where the camera is, and that can be a very interesting foreground to it. But yeah, that was just a really interesting texture. Let's see if I can demonstrate what I was talking about. I can't quite, because I can't get the angle, but that sort of idea. We've got a, because I can't drop down low enough, but we've got a bit of texture to your eye. Right, let's just reset everything. Cool. Okay, I think we've still got to sneak around a little. Let's have a look. No, I think we're fine. We're not.
Let's get out of here.
There's more of them. think they saw us.
They're clever, they cover their tracks.
There's our bridge.
Yeah,
We're a
but
little
I'm
closer.
going to have a little look round.
Let's keep at it. Come on.
That girl is so skinny. I thought you had plenty of food in your time.
Oh, we did. Some just chose not to eat it.
Why the hell not?
For looks,
That's stupid.
Yep. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am very, very thin, but I can eat. And regularly do. So I'm maxed on that, but I'm not maxed on this. And now I can pick those up. Actually, it's unfair to say I'm skinny. I'm not. I work out. So, I'm not like skin and bone like I used to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not big. Well, as you can see, I'm not big. But, yeah, not everyone who's thin starves themselves. And poor Kate Moss back in the 90s, she got a lot of gyp for her size, and she couldn't help it. She was very similar to me. But then that was the start of the thin shaming, or body positivity and stuff like that. No, negative body image, that was
I can't make
that,
jump.
that stage.
If you get me up there, I can move that plank.
Let's see what we can do, kid.
Wait here.
Let's see where
Joel,
this goes.
don't shout. Mhm. So initially, I liked all the ripples and everything behind him. And all of the algae as well. Which does make a fairly interesting foreground, must admit. So, how this is a fairly interesting picture is that you've actually got the leading lines above and below him. So, and you've got all of the bus towards him. I think it's interesting having Ellie sort of sitting down waiting. I rather like that. Which I think is more important than the reflection below him. So for this to work, I do need... Well, I could probably do that. But I feel that he needs more space. So what I've done is I've placed them on the opposite. Sometimes I need to push my teeth in. I don't know why. I believe I must have had a lisp and I overcame it or something. But either way, what I've done, I've got Joel on the bottom left-hand intersection. The bus is on the top right. Granted, the leading lines mean nothing in regards to Joel, but they do lead towards Ellie, who's on the top right-hand third. And then you've got the reflection at the bottom, just if you haven't noticed he's swimming in water. So hopefully, if I take this away, that will look like a nice balanced shot. Challenge is that I'm going to do a portrait shot of this. So it will, well, I'm going to take this and then I'm just going to narrow it up slightly. And possibly do that. I can't. That should be around portrait. And it will give me enough room to crop with as well. So there's nothing wrong with giving yourself options. That's interesting. You've got two heads there. I don't want to lose that frame round Ellie. So I'm going to take that shot. And that's simply because I'm probably not going to be back here again. As long as every stream from now on works.
What the hell? Oh, this place is bad.
Yes, this place is bad. Oh yes. Let's actually get on with the mission and not just taking photos. Although I have barely taken any, to be fair.
What was
Really?
that all about?
Get on. We're coming to the hotel.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, easy.
Don't worry, I ain't gonna drop you.
And I can help you if I need to.
Set up that plank like they did.
Oh, I see.
On the way up.
Thank you, kid. Well, before I find a way up... Oh, there she is. Let's see if they've left any goodies around.
This place stinks.
Yeah, wood's all rotten.
Did you go to coffee shops a lot?
I did. All the time.
And what would you get?
Just coffee.
He's just like me. Just a black coffee. That's all I want. None of these fancy drinks that mean that everyone else has to wait forever to get theirs while yours is being made. Just simple drink. I'm not ready to go up there just yet. Up here is worth an explore. Interesting colours there. Oh, you can go way up. Which I will in a moment. Do not need bottles. It goes down tonight. We're going to take the eastern checkpoint. I've stashed some extra supplies at the Regal Apartments. It's marked with a red X. Good to know. Keep an eye out for a red X, people. Okay, that is as high as I can go. And I'm sure there's an immature joke in that statement somewhere. Really, I was just trying to capture the light, the colours on the stairs, but I don't think there's anything there. So, let us continue. Good coffee since 1976.
Do you think those hunters are gone?
We're about to find out.
So, this is sort of the idea I was talking about, having some interesting texture to your right. I mean, I'm probably, I don't know whether to take this picture in all honesty. There's not particularly anything interesting. I mean, I like the opulence of the carvings on the right. You've got the green and red, which is always good. No hope is an interesting message. But does it make an interesting picture? I don't think so. And when will I remember to turn the film grain off as soon as I start? No, I don't think that makes an interesting picture. Still no. Because you can utilize framing and like cropping in
It's
and
clear, Ellie. Come on down.
keeping just the elements that you're interested in. And that's one of the main things of doing
Whoa, fancy.
like your composition.
You ever stay at a place like this?
Well, you've got different... Okay, give me a moment. Let's go the proper way of doing this. So field of view is an interesting thing because what it actually does is bring everything close together. Whereas if I zoom in as far as I can or zoom out, you retain that depth of view or depth of field. But of course depth of field actually refers to like the bokeh effects to your aperture. But yes, so be very careful with this. It's always best to do zoom as much as possible just to keep that perspective going. But either way, that was just a demonstration.
No, this is too rich for my blood.
It was nice.
Oh, it looks like it was nice. Oh, we've got a safe, so we need to find a letter. Clearly not going to be a red X. We still need to keep an eye out for that, though.
Bet we can get up there.
Where? Ah. I bet we can. Is it going to make me do some interesting climbing, though? And what? Oh, no, nothing. It's just lifts. I rather like that. Wait for the water to subside. Well, to settle, I should say. No, that's... I like it, but it would need a subject to make that interesting. And for that light to not turn on. Come on. But unfortunately, there are some times where you cannot help but use the field of view, because zoom just won't help you. And I want a very light depth of field. Main thing is having Ellie in focus, so I'll start off with a very extreme one. Find where Ellie is, which is that distance. Her face is the most important part. So I just... No, there's nothing I can do. That back came into focus fairly quickly. So that's a slight blur on it. So you've got the ripple, you've got the tiles, you've got Ellie perfectly in focus. The reason I look up is because my glasses are slightly dirty there. And also that's my long vision, that's my normal vision, and that's my close vision. So that's why I sort of look up like a inquisitive school teacher or an unamused school teacher. Right, so yes, we probably could get up there. It will involve some exploring and some climbing. There's a ladder there, so that will most likely be the point of ingress.
Oh, I really miss coffee.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I mean, this coffee will be ruined. There's no two ways about that. But that thing deserves a picture. Wow. Just so grand, isn't it? Point. I'm going to... Because I want to fill the frame with it. I think I'm going to need to increase the brightness slightly. Now, the problem is if you look at the reflection nearest to us, it just dominates it. It's way too bright, so that doesn't work so well. That does. In fact, that actually makes it a little bit more interesting. So, distance is good. Ah, what I'm hoping for, we've got Joel there. We've got the machine. Because I wanted to keep the eagle there. Ah, okay, so that is pretty much the limit of where I can go. May raise that up a tad. Back a bit more. I just don't want that lamp to look like I'd made a mistake. So we've got clean edges around it. That's what I'm going for. Although in all honesty, that will probably be cropped out. And I am going to try a few different angles on this thing. Because that's much brighter. Stands out a little bit better. Now what happens when I remove Joel? The water remains disturbed. So I'm using leading lines on Joel. Actually, that won't mean anything because again, this is going to be portrait, so it's a much closer. So in that case, I'm going to use these separators, I suppose you would call them, as a frame for him. And I want about there. I don't want to encroach on that magnificent coffee machine. And yes, I am geeking out, and I fully accept this, and I do apologise. I do not know how to use these machines. I have never been a barista. I thoroughly enjoy coffee, but I'm just a grinder and a cafetiere guy. So really, I'm just liking it for its aesthetics more than anything else.
I'm on it.
The Hotel Grand.
Okay.
So what I was hoping to do is get an interesting angle on these. Which probably could. The distance a little bit closer so that these are really clear. Going to drop the intensity just enough to incorporate Joel in this. No, I think that was better. Maybe, no. Definitely needs a subject. Cannot zoom out anymore. Let's try this without Joel.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing, sir? I hope you're keeping well. How has your week been? Or 2 weeks, I should say. I'm just contemplating whether this is actually an interesting picture.
Imifn. Who?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you, mate. I had a mad rush last week trying to get this game back to
Nothing
when...
special for me.
Ah, fair enough. Just Spider-Man 2, huh?
Already finished it like a long time ago. D.
Oh my days. I heard it was short, but I didn't expect it to be that
Watch your
short.
step.
So is it like Miles Morales? It's pretty much just a DLC.
Oh, shit. Get down, get down.
No, it was like 20-22 hours.
Oh,
Hey, I'm not complaining.
that's still
I bet you.
really short,
You
though,
done here?
for a full-price game.
Florida check, man.
Check for what?
Quite normal.
Mm.
That's because we're thorough. We're gonna keep being thorough.
Yeah, you are quick at
Wrap
gaming.
this up, right?
All right, whatever.
I finished 100% of all side things to do.
Wow. You're insanely good at gaming, mate. To get through that quickly. But yeah, I do intend to get it at some point, but if it's only that long, which probably equates to 30 to 40 hours for me, I may actually wait till it comes up on PlayStation Plus Extra.
Well, now I have to play Sekiro, which I would rather never play again, but I'm like an hour before ending, so I wanna finish it.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah. It was like Yakuza.
I don't think it will.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, most games do make it to there eventually. I'm not in a hurry to play it. Because I'm really getting into Cyberpunk at the moment. Not just because of the endless photo opportunities there, but it's actually quite a good RPG.
Eventually, like 2 years I'm
Yeah, most likely actually. Because this still hasn't come out on that yet. But I imagine that's also got something to do with the fact they made a Disney film. I mean, Disney made a film about it.
How
I mean,
far
a
are you in
series.
Cyberpunk?
So I've just done the float in Japantown with Takamura, and he's just died. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to have any spoilers for anyone who may watch this stream after it's, sometime in the future. But that's as far as I've got. So I've met with the daughter, and she said she's going to help me. Whether she does or not is a different matter. But Johnny is certainly a more prominent feature in this game now. So I hope that gives you an understanding of where I am. Or at least an idea of where I am in the game. Okay.
No idea actually.
So, about 25%, I'd say, into that game.
Haven't played it in a long time.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah, I'd say I'm about 25% through the game. I mean, because I like taking photos, I'm barely driving unless I want to take a photo of driving. I don't fast travel. I'm just walking everywhere, so it's much, much slower process. What's the point in this room? Ah, så det snä. But I'm glad I'm enjoying it, because I've spent a lot of money on that game. I bought it twice.
Driving ain't nothing special anyways.
It really isn't. Especially when you come from the sort of driving games I play. So going to that is pretty woeful.
I hate the driving physics.
It really is bad, isn't it? Gruesome. I thought it was just because I wasn't used to arcade driving anymore, but no, it was really, really bad.
Guess they took the easy way out, huh?
It ain't easy. For many, it was better than letting a clicker or a hunter do it for them. Trust me, it ain't easy.
There's a bit of a backstory there.
Like you steer 5 degrees to the side, and you are already in a drift.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what does it think it is? Mario Kart? And they don't come out of the slide naturally as well. That's another thing that got me about it. So you can't even control it when it's drifting. Or at least not in a meaningful way.
Yee, it's total catastrophe.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard if you get the expansion, you get the version that they actually wanted to make, and it's much better and stuff like that. But of course, the developer's going to say that because they want you to buy it. But yeah, it's not perfect. Just watch the AI interact with each other, but it is.
The DLC.
Oh yeah, there's is it Phantom City or something like that? But yeah, there's got a whole extra bit of story to it, and apparently they really improved the game. I haven't got it because I've already spent enough on this, and I don't.
Search these rooms.
Phantom Liberty.
That's the one, Phantom Liberty, and I cannot see myself buying that. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Hey, let's just be cool, man.
I played like 20 minutes of it, and didn't get to it yet.
Oh, really?
Fuck.
Yeah, I just decided to play it how I want to at my own pace. As I say, just take some photos every so often, do what I did with Skyrim and pretty much do all of the side missions before remembering to do the main one. And just muck around, really. So I want to get my money's worth out of it, but I cannot see myself buying the Phantom Liberty because it's good, but it's not that good.
Came back to Horizon Forbidden West.
Love that game. Both Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn were fantastic games. I don't think there's an expansion for that one, but if they made one, I would buy it.
Just finished the Poseidon sub-function.
Oh, okay. You're doing all right then. I thought it was a great game. Really was. A very well imagined world. He's looking our way. I don't want to risk that. Sit. Go there. I didn't finish Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That's something I still need to get back on. Because even though it's very much a linear
I like
game.
the exploration, but some parts are repetitive and too long and annoying.
Oh my gosh.
Like the ruins.
Yeah. That is very true, actually. But, it's great for taking photos. That's really the only thing I can say about it. I mean, there are certain things, if I don't know if they're in there, but in the original, or either the first or the second Tomb Raider game, there was a button press you could do to when she climbed up
That's right.
the side.
The graphics are the best I've seen on PS5.
Very much so. Absolutely
Or
astounding.
in any game.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really comment because I've only got the Xbox S and I don't have a PC. But yeah, it is astoundingly good looking game. And like good light into it, stuff like that. But it's, as I say, very, very linear. It's not an open world in any way, shape or form. I don't care what they say, it's not open world. You still have to go from point A to point B. But yes, I still find it quite charming. And after the hell of the first two games, I don't mind the fact that they made these really, really easy. But yeah, I sometimes wonder if they've kept the handstand
Which
thing.
game are you talking about now?
I'm talking about Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Oh, were you still talking about Cyberpunk? Because I don't remember any ruins in that. I mean, I'm not saying there's not. I just haven't encountered any apart from a few desolate towns that are just...
Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh! Terribly sorry. Give me a moment. There is repetition, but you can pick up logs that make it quite interesting. I mean, really for me, I was interested in the story and... Sorry, what kept me going was the story and the characters. I mean, yes, some of it gets a little bit annoying. I'm not going to give anything away. But you still sort of warm to all of them. But I never got bored playing that game. I'll say that much. But that one truly is an open world. Okay, so I'm back here. These guys are done. Maybe came in that way.
I don't really care about the story, but the graphics and hunting is great.
Oh, truly. Truly great. Yeah, I see what you mean. They are astoundingly good looking. Even in the VR. So the Call of the Mountain. That is a very good looking game as well. And VR is always a lower resolution because everything's much bigger. But that's one thing they always, well, it's one of many things that they always do very, very well. It's just a very beautifully imagined world. But yeah, all the tracking and the plotting, the yeah, It was just very, very well polished. I cannot say a bad thing about that game. I did put in a fair few hours in that one, and I don't regret any of them. And that's another one. If they made another game, buy it in a heartbeat. That's a point. I do need to play Call of the Mountain again. I didn't get that far into it because it canes your shoulders. Sorry, really hurts your shoulders and tires them out. There he is. That could have gone wrong. I don't know if you've watched any of my videos, mate, but I'm really, really struggling with ideas. So as someone who's watched a lot of my streams, what do you think would make an interesting subject for a virtual photography video?
Like which game?
Last of Us. That's what I'm playing at the moment. So I generally make the footage out of. Well, yeah, I make the videos out of the footage from this game, and well, the last two have actually just been me talking and editing. But I just don't think video editing, I mean, picture editing is that interesting, and I'm not very good at it. I'm all right, don't get me wrong, but you know, it's not something people should be watching actual photographers for that sort of thing. Because really what I want is to make videos that
I
don't...
don't really know anything about photography, D.
That's fair enough, mate. But it's more, what do you think would make a interesting video? Because I was thinking, is actually just doing like an actual clips of the stream. So rather than me doing a theme or a subject or anything like that, just taking out parts of this, like some of the game, me taking photos, that sort of thing. Because really, I'm only making them so to hopefully have virtual photographers come and join my stream and to build a community. That's really all I'm looking for. But I'm completely out of ideas, mate. So it is quite a challenge. That's a little bit too bright. I'm not going to get that any lighter. But don't worry, I'll work it out, fella. Just thought I'd ask.
No idea, actually.
Yeah, it's a really hard one because virtual photography is basically photography in computer games. There's the skills, the language is very much the same. So I don't want to encroach on people like Pat Kay, the photographer's eye, things like that, because, well, for a start, they are far more knowledgeable and experienced than I am. So it just makes sense not to copy their stuff. But yeah, you never know. I may, because I did have one video which got up to 240 people, 240 views, which I was very, very chuffed about. So I may come up with a subject. I may work it out myself. But, as I say, just wanted your opinion. But if you've got no idea, that's not a problem at all. Right. I am clearly lost. It is time to end the stream, but I just want to have another look. Have I missed something? So I got Matey Boy there.
Would love to help, but I
Ah,
have no idea either.
no worries, man. It's the problem with being so niche. I may actually just make an honest video saying why I make videos. Who knows? I mean, I've got all weekend to think of it and make it. I mean, really, I should be thinking of something before going on stream, so that I can get all the footage and do all that. But yeah, it's all a part of being a streamer and a YouTube person. I've just got to work it all out myself. Because all I've been doing with my videos is putting it
Looks like
out,
there's a ladder inside this elevator.
seeing at what point people stop watching, watch that part of the video to see what I do wrong. So I've just
Maybe
been
a
learning.
video about you finding the great spots.
Oh, yeah, I like that. That's actually a really good idea, mate. Yeah, cheers for that.
Let's see where this goes.
Like what are you looking for when looking for a good photo?
Yeah,
Just in case.
because this... I do take... What I like to believe, I take a wide variety of photos. I tend to take landscapes, I take people, I take photos of objects as well. I've got a weird thing for lamps. I don't know why I keep taking photos of lamps, but I just really like them. So yeah, there is actually
Come on.
Okay.
a fair amount that I could probably cover. So I like that idea. Right. The fact that I'm having to stifle a yawn every few minutes means that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it a night for tonight. But really appreciate you popping in, Ainley. It's been an absolute pleasure catching up. And hopefully my stream will work next week, so you won't have to wait so long to speak to me. But either way, have a great weekend, my friends. And I will hope to see you in the next one. So, goodbye.
8. Have a great night. See you later.
Will do, buddy. Cheers.